There seems to be a ton of emphasis these days on productivity. Companies are obsessed with measuring productivity and increasing productivity. And I know personally, I berate myself when I feel that I'm not productive enough, that I don't get enough stuff done during the week or the weekends. It can be exhausting trying to be productive. And it's made me wonder if we're thinking about productivity all wrong. Even when I've had an especially productive day, sure, I might feel proud of myself for a short while, but I wouldn't say that I'm happier overall. Likewise, my company has implemented countless productivity measures, but I don't get the sense that my colleagues are performing any better or any more motivated. After doing a lot of reading on productivity, I've come to realize that solely emphasizing productivity is ineffective if we aren't crystal clear on what our priorities are. What are the overarching goals that we're trying to accomplish? Productivity is a means to achieving those goals, but productivity in and of itself is not a virtue. We tend to view productivity in terms of how many items we were able to check off our to-do list. But that's equating productivity with busyness, and also assuming that we need to assign a set time frame for each task. Adam Grant, an organization psychologist at Wharton Business School, wrote a great article on productivity, where he proposed this idea that our problem isn't time management, it's attention management. We need to focus on the few things that truly matter and then get comfortable with the idea that if something's that important, then we need to take as much time as necessary to address it. And this notion resonated so much with me. In my personal life, one of my current priorities is to spend quality time with my family and friends. In trying to develop real relationships with my nieces, I don't set a cap on the number of times I visit them. And when we hang out together, we might just spend the entire day playing and not getting a single errand done. And I would still consider that a very productive day. Similarly at work, my current priority is to build the trust of my clients, as I'm still relatively new to my role. In this respect, some of my most productive days have been ones where I haven't touched a single contract or returned a single call. But I've had incredibly productive conversations where I've gleaned important insights about what my clients' needs and goals are. I'm not saying that productivity measures aren't valuable. It's that productivity is meaningless if it's not in furtherance of the things that matter most. If you find yourself putting off tasks and feeling unproductive, it could simply be that the overarching goal is not that important to you, not that you're inefficient. So if you're feeling productivity guilt, I encourage you to first ask what your priorities are. Identifying the few key things that are most important to you is probably one of the most productive exercises that you can do.